Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, a few persons in India who have an idea about me and about Kazakhstan, just about the cold of Kazakhstan. They have weird ideas about the cold. They have a few questions. Number one, is Ganesh alive in Astana? Number two, will he return back safe and alive? Number three, if he returns back, will he return back normally or like this, like a snowman, or like this? This is the kind of idea a normal Indian, that too, a person from my part of the country, where the temperatures are from plus 16 or plus 20 during the winter to plus 45 in summer, have. So I used to funnily tell to people, I am coming from plus 45 to minus 45, Astana. This was going on. I happened to hear an opinion from a person in Astana, Mr. Singh, who has been living here for a long time and doing some business through a common friend of mine. He had to say this about the climate of Astana. Here there are 4 seasons from Indian point of view. Mild winter from May to September. Harsh winter, October and November. Extreme winter, December, January and February. Receding winter. Receding means when the winter is getting back in March and April. What do you expect me to do? The crux of his statement was that there is only one season, that is winter, in Astana. After hearing this, I started mentally preparing to face this crisis. The first thing we need to face any crisis is a mental adjustment, an attitude change. I changed my attitude in a little way. When I came to Astana and I was busy experiencing my first winter, Astana winter, in October and November, people asked me very concerningly, my yoga students and many others, about the cold. First, I used to ask them questions. Is it cold now? The temperature was minus 12, minus 25. And then they used to say, oh, minus 25, minus 12, is it cold? The worst is yet to come, they said. I waited. I observed. And from December, I stopped asking questions. People started asking me, Havarna, is it cold? I used to tell them, cold? In Astana? Remember that we are living in Astana. How can minus 12 or minus 25 be cold? Yes, if you say minus 40, yes, I agree. At that time, I agree that it is cold. Minus 45? Yes, I am waiting for that temperature to come, I used to tell to them. But do you think that an attitude change alone will help to adjust with cold? Guldana is, in fact, the only person whom I know from that time. I was not at all knowing what ATC is, but I knew Guldana. She was attending my classes at that time. Thanks to her and her students in Karaganda, I went to Karaganda in September and purchased this coat. And this has the reputation of being one of the best coats for cold. I don't know. Some people told me like this. So I got this coat from Karaganda. And after that, sometimes I used to have 2 or 3 caps on the head, and then 2 or 3 gloves, one inner, one Pirchapki, and the other Varishki. Then I used to have 2 or 3 shirts and 1 or 2 sweaters. Apart from this, 2 or 3 pairs of socks, but only 1 pair of shoes. With this kind of adjustment, I was just managing. And sometimes I used to get very bold because the local people used to tell me during the class, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Then I used to say, what is this? So I used to feel warm. In fact, I used to look something like this. This was my normal appearance during my first winter. Then I used to say, the degree of the cloth which is covering my nose represents the degree outside. So if it is going up, then the cold is more. After this year, in this year, the previous winter, I was very confident to face the winter. And having taken all these experience, now I am planning to do one thing. As I am shortly about to go to India, I am going to start there a course on cold management. How to manage the cold. Because there are so many people from my part of the country coming to Atirav, Aktav and all these places, very less to Astana, but still to Atirav there are so many people. So maybe if I start a course on this cold management, then I can mint a lot of money. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ganesh.